Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Avocado here. Time for another video. Today we got a 45 kill Team Deathmatch Metro gameplay on Black Ops 3. I know it's a bit of a throwback, but this game is still great. So I figured since I got such a high killing game that I'd just go ahead and upload this. It actually came with pretty good timing too, because for those of you guys who may not follow competitive Call of Duty, CWL New Orleans is tomorrow, Friday the January the 12th through the 14th. For those of you guys who don't really know too much about competitive Call of Duty, this is actually a really important event, and I'll explain why in a minute. So pretty much this is just an event where a whole bunch of really good Call of Duty players go to play and compete against one another for a money prize. A lot of people actually do this for a career, also with like YouTube and streaming and stuff along the side. So if people don't really place that well and don't perform that well, then their year for them could be over, especially in this event. So for some of you guys who don't really know too much about competitive Call of Duty, most of it's based off of pro points. You earn pro points by placing well in tournaments and like online tournaments and GB matches and stuff against other players, and online tournaments as well. So since this is an online tournament and it's the best players in the world competing, these pro points that you can win from this by placing well are really beneficial and put you ahead of all the other players. Um, Now, if someone were to perform badly at one of these events, then that really hurts them, because players that are trying to make the league and be one of the top 10 teams in the country, and even in the world, that it's based off of pro points. So to be a top team, you have to have the highest amount of pro points. And for players that don't really have too many pro points, they kind of get shut out of this. So if a team needs to make a roster change, players with low amounts of pro points may not get picked up by other teams, making them not on the team for the whole year. And this can really hurt players, because obviously they're competing to try and earn money. And like I said earlier, this is their career, this is what they do. So that really hurts them. And actually, this year, or this event, there are a lot of people that really need a lot of pro points in order for them to be a top team. So this placing well at this tournament is really important for them. So in these tournaments, the brackets get set up. The brackets start on Friday. Those are when the first matches are played, and they have a pool for all of the teams. All the teams go into a specific pool that are just drawn randomly, and they, on the Friday that it starts, they play all of the teams that are in their pool. So, for example, in Pool A this weekend, Team Caliber and FaZe Clan are in a pool together. So they will play each other, and then they will also play the other teams in their pool. And at the end of the Friday, once they've played all the teams, whoever has the best record gets the highest seed for Saturday. And then they just play against the other top teams in the pool, and the bracket just keeps on going on until Sunday, when the championship game occurs that night. So, for those of you guys who might be interested, I'm just going to say the pools really quick. So, in Pool A, there's Team Caliber, as I already said, and FaZe Clan. There's also Unilad, which is probably a top 3 European team, in my opinion, and Mind Freak, and then there's also an open bracket team. So in all of these pools, there's an open bracket team, which pretty much these open bracket teams are just the people who get kind of the short end of the stick. They aren't a top team yet. They're kind of semi-pro, but they're also some pros in there, because the competition is so big this year. So whoever makes it pretty much Friday while pool play is going on, the open bracket's also going on, and the top 4 teams in the open bracket make it out and advance to Saturday. and the rest of the teams that aren't in the top 4, they all go home, and they're done for the weekend. So, continuing with Pool B, we have Optic Gaming, Team Envious, Team Vitality, which is another European team, and Epsilon Esports, which is also another European team. And like I said, open bracket team. We just don't know who that's going to be yet. In Pool C, we have Luminosity Gaming, Red Reserve, Rise Nation, and Enigma 6. And once again, an open bracket team. And then in Pool D, we have Splice, E United, Echo Fox, Ground Zero, and once again, another open bracket team. So, the toughest pool, in my eyes, is Pool D with Splice, E United, Echo Fox, Ground Fox, or Echo Fox and Ground Zero, sorry. They are probably the toughest pool, just because they're all really top teams. Splice is the top European team. United is easily a top 5 North American team, and then Echo Fox and Ground Zero, they're both fighting for that top 10. So this is going to be really interesting. Whoever comes out on top in this pool is going to get a really big boost in pro points, and this could end up determining the rest of the year for some of these people. Also, another big one is Pool C. They have Luminosity, Red Reserve, Rise Nation, and Enigma 6, and an open bracket team. This is really big because both Rise Nation and Enigma 6 are close to top 10, and whoever isn't top 10 then will have a very bad year. So, there you go, guys. That's CWL New Orleans. Make sure you tune into the stream tomorrow. There you go, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more daily